said I was gonna do a video on a sprinkle lady,
I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
so here I am. Preface this by saying that I don't really care about people's preferences. I think it's ridiculous to argue that, and we've been arguing that over the last 2 or 3 years, trying to get people to have like some type of um, compromise on their preferences. I'm not going to argue your preference. Ultimately, I believe life is going to humble you. Uh, if you have the ability to get this type of woman, this type of man, you'll get them. If you can't, you're gonna have to compromise somewhere, and you're gonna have to settle down, which isn't a bad word. Settling isn't a bad word, and find someone that you like or that likes you. I just believe in the best options. I believe that everybody is an option. You're just trying to find the best one. Some people find what they need, and some people find, just happen to hit the jackpot. But for a minute, I've been looking at Shara, if that's her name, Sprinkle Lady, content for a while, probably a couple days, especially on TikTok. And I want to point out a couple things, make this video a little bit short.
So you need to let it be known that you are spoiled. Okay. Like when they say, oh, when you get to know someone and they're like, oh, okay, so why are you still single? Or, they always ask that dumb question, why are you still single? I'm too spoiled. I'm very spoiled. I grew up getting what I wanted. I'm just very spoiled. And, a lot of people aren't able to give me the same type of treatment that I was used to growing up. I'm very spoiled.
The bigger issue for me is that she tries to teach women how to play dumb. And I'm gonna be real, ladies. If that dude's a healthy man, you can play dumb. He's going to play mentally challenged. Healthy men don't really respond to a lot of the stuff that she's saying in her videos. They're gonna stop dealing with you because you're a headache, and you kind of feel like a bill and a headache. You shouldn't have to manipulate someone into liking you. Tell them the truth. Tell them what's going on, and leave it there. The more transparent you are, the better the relationship is. Men don't care about dishing out money. They care that you're trying to manipulate them into dishing out money, or insult them, or demean them into to getting money out of them by calling them broke when you know for a fact they're not broke. Or even if they are broke, you're still dealing with them, and you're probably broke.
How do you ask men for money without feeling bad? Like this. Do you want to make me happy right now? Yeah, of course I do. I want to make you happy too. But later on. Well, what do you want? No, I don't know. I don't know if I should tell you yet. Come on, what is it? Then whisper in his ear like this. I want you to take me to the ATM and give me as much money as you choose. It's kind of a kink. I just want to see what you're going to give. It's going to be like, okay, let's go.
And honestly, what I see as problematic is that she's teaching women just how to manipulate. She's not teaching them how to love men. She's not teaching them how to do anything. If manipulation wasn't the problem, it's the fact that she's not preaching love. She's just preaching financial survival. She's not preaching actually getting along with men. You're only there for his wallet. Uh, that you'll take anything. You'll take anything from this man. Some women like this will take getting hit upside the head, getting cheated on, things like that, all because he provides a financial institution for these women. Number two, going back to my point of calling a man broke is just at this point just an insult or a way to demean him, hopefully demean him into uh, giving up some money and things like that. She has one video where she goes, "Oh, I didn't know you had financial troubles like that." Why? Because he didn't want to buy you something?
Broke men do not like super feminine women because there's nothing a super feminine woman can do for a broke man except ask him for some money or ask him for some help or ask him for something. Okay.
And personally, it doesn't get to me. I travel, I do a podcast, I live out here in California. I know for a fact I'm not broke. So, healthy men, that goes way over their head because they already know what type of money they have in their pocket. And just because you thought that this man could afford something, or even if he can afford something, but because he doesn't want to give it to you, all of a sudden he's broke. I think that's crazy. I think most healthy men are just like, all right, bro, I'm just not going to deal with you. Like, a lot of her points are going to stop men and have historically stopped men from dealing with these type of women. And for the men that it does affect, a lot of those men are so insecure with themselves. I'm gonna be real with you. You keep playing around with those type of men too, they're going to hurt you. They're going to physically, mentally, emotionally hurt you. Whether it could be domestic violence or maybe it could be um, cheating, verbal assaults and things like that. So if you want to keep playing with dudes like that and try to play with their mental, a lot of y'all women not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it through that marriage. Like there's a lot of points where she brings talks about bringing up other men in the conversation too, where she's like, "Oh well, um, you wasn't around, so I got some other man to do it." Or there was one where she was like, she was she was like, "Yeah, I have another man doing it for me," or whatever the case may be.
That's an insecurity. Okay, you can't use jealousy. You can't. Why didn't you answer your phone? Well, where you never use? You must have been super busy today at work today because baby, I called you. I needed you. I had to, I had to get some strange man to do this and that for me because I didn't know what to do. Next time he's answering that phone, baby, with quickness. I don't know, like I didn't know how to do my tires because it was the air was like low on my tire. I didn't know how to do it. So I was trying to call you to ask you what to do while I was there, but you didn't answer. So this other man came and did it for me and got my tires right. So, but that's okay. My tires are good now. Don't make him jealous. Just make him seem like you called him first. You needed him and he was not there to help you. Next time that phone, hello, 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 you don't get mad. Well, why didn't you answer the phone?
Again, we don't care. We don't want to be a bill. Men don't want to be a bill. So or pay a bill. We already pay Comcast rent, all that stuff. If all it is about you trying to insult us to get us to do something or get us in our feelings and things like that, this ain't high school no more. Men will just completely stop dealing with you. I also want to point out in this video just real quick that a lot of women on TikTok are calling this woman out too. And I appreciate that as well because a lot of times in these situations, we do see a lot. Of course, you're going to see a lot of women agreeing with her, but I think it's always relieving when you see groups of women come forward and be like, "Ma'am, you gonna get a lot of these women who don't understand what the hell you talking about in trouble." And if she's married, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Clearly, she does not love her husband with this type of content. It's clear as day. It's as clear as Anton Daniels to me that she does not love her husband. That she doesn't love her husband. She sees him as a survival tool. That's it.
I'm not bringing nothing to the table, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If you want a woman to bring something to the table, go to IHOP. Go to the restaurant where you can tip her, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because if I bring something to the table, you're gonna be mad because it's gonna be another man who gonna not ask me to bring something to the table. He gonna take care of the bill, them kids, and everybody else, and you if you look broke.
She gives financial advice, not marriage advice, because again, she can't give you marriage advice because she does not love this man. She's only doing what she can do to keep his money. I'm not sitting here to say that he's a weak man. That's not my place to really call him that or anything of that nature. But because he could possibly be accepting of all this, he doesn't care either. That means that at any time this woman doesn't feel financially stable or doesn't feel up to par financially, she'll leave this man. She'll go somewhere else. She'll bounce to another man. And lastly, like I said, man, I don't care if a man makes a lot of money. If he makes a lot of money, kudos to him. That's amazing. If ladies, you guys find a man that makes a lot of money, kudos to you. You hit the jackpot. But a lot of times, man, it's not just about money. A lot of these women are sacrificing money to getting their butts whooped or getting mistreated and things of that nature. So I believe in love. I believe in finding love, someone who actually loves you. And I feel like if love is in that place, man, money will be made. Lifestyles will be taken care of, things of that nature, when there's proper and positive love in this person's life. So that's just my opinion on it. Peace.